my name is Lizzie. Each fortnight I'm bringing along a different origami fold to encourage you to take some time out for your well-being. I hope you can join me. Go and grab a piece of paper and let's see what we can make. In this case, we're coming up towards Valentine's Day, and I'm just thinking about love more generally, for your family, for friends, for your own self-care as well as maybe somebody special. So a great thanks to Jeremy Shafer, who has kindly given his support for me to share his beautiful inflatable heart, and it's such a joy to fold. It's so elegant, and it's a final little puff, a little bit of your breath, which definitely is only for somebody you really love to puff into, and it inflates the heart, so it feels like a little breath of life. It's very beautiful. So you might want to find either pink or red paper. It's up to you. I'm going to show you from white paper and maybe just shade in a little bit. So I've got board here, I've got some A4 paper. First of all, I'll make a square and then I'm going to shade one side. So it's just A4 paper. This would make a fairly big heart, the same as the red heart that I've been showing you. So I'm just folding it in half and I'm going to make a square from that. And this is a sort of standard size for origami paper. So I've made a very strong fold and then I've turned it over. Good strong fold so I can make a little nick and tear that off like so. There we go. So I'm just going to use one half there. Next, I'm going to take the corner and line it up at the bottom. And you may well have origami paper, in which case you'll have fast forwarded, and fair enough. So I've made a nice little sharp pointy triangle. I'm going to remove the rectangle, turning it over, pulling it up and squashing it down. Good squash, opening it up. And a little tiny nick, you can tear that off like so. So I reckon it'd be good to maybe, I'm going to just shade one side so you can get a feel for what it would be like with a bit of colour. You could maybe do some writing or drawing for someone you love, write words or draw patterns in pink or red, whatever you feel like. Right, so that would be the coloured side. So I'm going to turn it over and I'm just going to fold it in half to make a rectangle. Like so. So a good sharp fold in the middle and then opening it up. So this is the right side. Right, I'm going to just turn this vertical now. I'm going to take the very bottom edge and I'm going to make a little rim. So I'm going to just take that little edge and fold it up. Yeah, and I really recommend checking out Jeremy Shafer's work. He is extraordinary, the things he does. Really quite mind-boggling and great fun. So I have folded that up there. There we go. So our next step is just to fold this in half from that edge there. So bringing this up to match together and squashing it down. Right, so it should be sort of open on one edge at the top there and gathered at the bottom. So next I'm going to take this top corner and fold it down to make a sharp pointy triangle to the bottom there, and make sure that you've got the open edge at the top. That's really important or it won't work. So you're leaving a little hole up there, which later on will be very useful. There we go. So open up there, taking the top corner, brought it down. I'll do the same on the other side, and you're leaving a little, you'll find that there is a little gap left behind, which is great. That's how it's meant to be. Like so. So hopefully it's looking like this. Now your next move is to take this bottom edge and fold it up to the outside line like so. And squashing it down. There we go. And then the same with the other one. Taking that, bringing it up to the outside, squashing it down. There we go. And then just undoing both of these. So our next move is to take this bottom corner and we're going to bring it up, touching that line. So we're going to bring this up to that point there. And squash that there. And then the same with the other one. So we're going to take this corner and line it up with that line, like so. And squashing it down there, like so. And now we're going to take this bottom corner here and just lift this up. And I'm going to tuck this into the pocket there. So there's actually a little pocket there. So I want you to take this and bring it in. So it will tuck into that pocket there. Like so. Can you see? So it stays tucked in there. And then the same with the other one. So there's a bit of an overhang, lifting that up, pressing it up, squash there, undoing it, and then pushing it into that pocket. So you're having to sort of bring it round a bit, tuck it in, squash it down like that. Right, we're not far off actually. So let's just turn it the other way up because we want to see that it's going to become a heart shape. And as it is now, I just want you to take these corners. It's a little bit sharp, so we're going to take the corners. It's going to be quite thick, but just bringing it in a little bit for each of these sharp corners. You just want to, maybe with your nails, if you have any, just pushing it in a bit. Do you see? So you're sort of rounding it off a bit. We're working on the back here, so it won't be seen later on. That's it. That corner. And then that corner, so it's the 4 corners. That's it. Right. Moment of truth. Right. So if you turn it the other way around, you can see this is the area that will become the heart. And in a moment, we're going to blow into that hole, and it should inflate. And you just bear in mind you're trying to get the crease to come in the middle. Let me see. So make sure you have some dry lips. No water. And can you see it just instantly, hopefully inflates, and hopefully it does inflate in the right place. I have to say I found thinner paper is less good. I think it's, don't use card, but don't use really thin paper. And it just came back perfect shape. So I hope that's worked for you, and I hope you can inflate a heart and give it to a loved one, whether they're a friend, family, anyone you want to say thanks to, and maybe make them smile. But hopefully it's that last little final step which just makes it so amazing that a shape appears and it becomes the heart. Many thanks, Jeremy, and I look forward to folding with you all soon. Thank you.